What's good, buds? Season 3 of Fellowship has been launched, and our buddy Aeona hasn't been doing well as a healer. I decided to mess around with her build a little bit. I haven't seen many guides from any of the big Aeona players, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to do some experimenting and see if I can get something to stick. I've been running this build since Paragon, and it seems to be doing pretty well. A lot better than the Oblivion spamming I was doing earlier. So, I'm going to run through this build. I hope it helps. If you like any of the music in this video, John Circle on all music platforms. I make my own music, and it's always going on my stream. Let's dig into it. Alright, first thing, we're going to start with Entropy's Claim. Entropy's Claim the spell. This spell, you put out your dot, it does a bit of healing, you gain Chrono, you cleanse Stagger. That's this build. Everything is to enhance Entropy's Claim's dot to hot to stagger cleanse. Dot to hot to Chrono generation stagger cleanse. So, we take Entropy's Burst. When your claim runs out, it bursts to all nearby enemies. This synchronizes with Karmic Dispersion, which makes all of that dot damage AoE healing now. So, everyone in your party is just constantly getting healed because that dot to heal, or dot to hot to stagger cleanse. We also take Vestige of Eternity because it increases all of that healing by 10%. Then we take Echoes of Divinity for stagger cleanse. Super helpful when big damage events are coming out. You can cleanse more stagger, and it's another, I guess, hot, if you will. We take Uchronia to get free spenders. We take Chrono Tap to never run out of mana. Synchronicity allows us to generate more Chrono, and when we have enough Chrono, we do a little bit more damage. You can kind of play around with this node, test different things, but I like Synchronicity. You have Surging Chrono, which is, fleeting hour, gain 30 Chrono, super easy, and you just rip it whenever something bad happens. Obviously, you want to keep Fleeting Hour constantly rolling so that way your cooldowns are coming back, but you'll see me just rip this and then immediately AoE stagger when everyone is taking damage all the time. Last, but everyone's favorite talent, Oblivion's Embrace. This was the pinnacle for our Oblivion spam. So last season, we were spamming Oblivion, everyone was getting Overshield, and everyone was, happy with their day. This season, not so much so, with the stagger changes. But, we are still ripping Oblivion for max damage. Max damage, like bosses, helps the boss just die faster. Helps you time dungeons, and we take it because that Overshield is really nice for DPS who don't stand and stuff. So, this whole build is constant healing to your whole party, constant damage to all your enemies, and you get to cleanse stagger because those two things constantly generate your Chrono. It's working pretty well for me. It makes our Eternal dungeons so much cleaner. And I wanted to share it because I haven't really seen any guides for Aeona. So feel free to tweak this, play around with it. Let me know in the comments if you think I'm an idiot. Feel free. One thing I like about this build is you really don't need the legendary. The legendary helps a lot because you can actually get 2 stacks of that Entropic Burst and of your claim, because it allows you to have 2 charges of your claim and increases its duration by 2 seconds. So you're constantly ripping Entropy's Claim as much as possible to get that healing out, and it's just your constant, kind of baseline, right? Then we have Sandglass, which is just a spot heal. We are taking Sandglass because it's the most powerful, targetable spot heal. Sand of Seasons is very strong, but you can't target, you can only target your first person. And it's not as strong as the double send that Skybolt gives you. So we're taking this. Tank takes a big hit, DPS stands in something, boom, spot heal. And it's back up in 20 seconds. Super awesome. I'm going to run a dungeon with my buds, and you guys can see how this works, and I hope this helps.